invited my bully to my wedding. She blew it up. In high school, humiliation wasn't random. It was curated, and nobody curated it better than Madison. Lee, for 4 years, she made me the punchline. But prom was the masterpiece. She convinced my crush to ask me out, helped me pick a dress, even sat with me while I got my hair done. Then at the dance, she told everyone I stuffed my bra with socks and used my dead mom excuse to get dates. The DJ cut the music because the laughter was that loud. I skipped graduation. Our principal called it teen drama. My dad called it character building. I called it the reason I left town and never looked back. 12 years later, I was folding wedding invitations when I got the message. I need to apologize for what I did to you. Please let me make it right. I'm in therapy now. I stared at my phone for a full minute before closing the app. Therapy had become the new get out of hell card. I wasn't interested. Then she sent a longer one. You don't owe me forgiveness. But I need to say what I never did back then. I'm so sorry. Let me fix the worst thing I ever did to you. I still ignored it until she sent the third message, a picture of her crying in a parked car. And somewhere between pity and curiosity, I agreed to meet. She was smaller than I remembered. Shoulders tight, voice soft, clutching a coffee cup with both hands like it was a life raft. You were the only girl I ever envied, she said. You were kind. You had friends who wanted you around. I was just angry at everything. I made you pay for it. I didn't say anything. My chest was tight, but she kept going. Please let me make it right. Let me be your bridesmaid. I laughed out loud. She didn't. I ruined your prom, she whispered. Please let me fix your wedding. My therapist later called it symbolic repair. Work. My dad called it the dumbest idea I've ever heard you consider. My fiance, Ethan, shrugged. She seems genuine. People change, right? Eventually I caved. Madison joined the bridal group chat, then the dress fitting, then the cake tasting, and she was perfect. She paid for my veil when the boutique messed up the invoice. She fixed drama between my cousins. She made me laugh so hard I snorted Prosecco at the bachelorette dinner. Even my grandmother, professional hater of other women, squeezed her cheeks and called her a keeper. Ethan adored her. You're lucky, he kept saying. Not many people get closure like this. Sometimes I'd catch them talking alone in the kitchen, laughing like they'd known each other forever. I told myself it was fine. Madison was making amends. I was letting go. Then came wedding week. We were rehearsing the civil ceremony at the courthouse when Madison pulled me aside. My turn, she said. I need to tell you something before tomorrow. She took a breath. I dated Ethan in college. My ears rang. Of all the bombs she could drop, that was the one I didn't see coming. But I didn't come here to ruin this, she said quickly. I came to make it right. I blinked. I really don't understand. You will. Madison stepped back into the courtroom, straightened her dress, and raised her hand to speak to the officiant like she was testifying in a trial. Before we proceed, she said loudly, I need to disclose something about the groom. Ethan froze. Within seconds, the doors opened and two women I didn't recognize walked in, one holding a folder, the other holding an iPad. They introduced themselves as Ethan's former girlfriends. The folder held NDAs and signed apologies. The iPad held screenshots, messages, dates, timelines, receipts, too. Had overlapped with me. One overlapped with the other. My dad's face went purple. My maid of honor whispered, oh my god, on loop. My grandmother crossed herself like Ethan was the devil incarnate. Ethan tried to defend himself, badly, then made the worst possible mistake. He lunged for the paperwork. Court security intervened. The officiant halted the ceremony. My family pulled me outside. Madison followed slowly, expression blank. I didn't fix prom by humiliating you, she said, so I'm not fixing your wedding by humiliating you. I'm fixing it by giving you a chance to leave, before he does to you what he did to all of us. I stared at her numb. Why now? Because someone should have done it for me. The wedding never happened. The venue deposit was refunded after Ethan was charged for violating 2 NDAs. Madison never asked for forgiveness. She never brought up prom again. But when I walked out of the courthouse in my rehearsal dress, she opened the door for me and said, you don't need to thank me. Just don't waste the exit. We're not friends. We don't text. But whenever people talk about how much she's changed, I just nod. She never apologized for prom. But I finally understood why she came.